Have you ever found yourself in the kitchen standing there and thinking, oh, I want some chocolate or I want some salty foods, but you've only just eaten? That's what I'm going to talk about today. It's about hunger and cravings and the difference between the two, and I think if you can really distinguish these two on your own journey, it really takes you a long way. So, but the difference really is it's emotions and then your body as well too. So hunger builds slowly, like you're getting hungry, your belly rumbles, you really you know your body, your body knows that you need food. But cravings come really fast, don't they? Like really quick. Oh, I need that sugar right now, or I just want something salty, and there's kind of emotions attached to it, and it's stress driven. It's stress driven. There's it comes when you've got a lot of stress, when you're tired, hormones as well, when your hormones are disrupted. Sometimes it's a habit as well too. We get into these little habits, and it's more around emotions. I know if on a Friday night, if I don't have things in the fridge or food prepared in the fridge, I seem to be really tired on a Friday night, and I will go and order Uber Eats and because I'm tired. And I find when I'm really tired, I'll just want to go for the sugar or go for, the naughty foods, really, because these cravings are linked to an emotion, not really what your body actually needs. So hunger is like it's more physical, whereas cravings are more emotional. And sometimes we can emotionally eat too because it makes us feel better. But we've got to know the distinctions between the two and stop ourselves from getting into those cravings as well. I mean, ideally, if you're eating a diet that's full of lots of fruits, salads, vegetables, you're filling the gaps with some really good quality supplementation, your cravings will be less, all right? But if you let the emotions get out of control, or you're more likely to want those sugar hits. But I've got some ideas for you, right? So when these cravings happen, you just got to recognize them and not succumb to them, I guess. What you can do, there's some things that I do that I talk to my clients about as well too, and that might be just drinking some water, or I have bone broth. Actually, I just had some bone broth today because it's very salty. So, but there's hardly any carbohydrates in it, and it's got really good for your gut health. So there's things that you can do, like even just checking in on yourself when you are having those cravings. Do I really need this? I heard a coach the other day say, go and brush your teeth. That's a great idea. Go and brush your teeth, or have some gum. Like sometimes I have gum if I've got a craving and I don't want to go down that route. So that's what I'm talking about. So today really was just about that, how to, control those cravings when they come around. Even going for a walk is really great. You've got the cravings, just up and walk. But also habits are, like even late at night, like when you have a cup of tea and something, it might be a sweet, right? So what I do is I have like a good protein bar, a chocolate protein bar that I can put in the microwave, and it goes a bit gooey, like a chocolate brownie. So just sort of swapping out those things for when those cravings hits as well, but there's reasons why we have cravings and certain types of cravings. You might be down on magnesium or something like that too. So, but these are the things we've got to navigate, but once again, knowing the difference between a hunger, which is what your body needs, and then a craving, which is more around emotions. So, and as I said, mine's tiredness. When I get really tired, I just I crave things. So I've got to be really mindful of that. So, but hey, I thought I'd just touch in today, and it's been great chatting to you. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.